Hello, Stuart Henchy. It's Mark Degg here. Just following up on that letter. You asked for an overview. Well, the overview in Great Britain is, as we wobble into what may or may not be global meltdown, the benefits of growing your own become quite exciting. An average allotment can yield between £1,000 and £3,000 worth of produce, and that's a handy bit of cash for most households. People who grow it tend to be quite good with it. They have appreciation, and that equals balance, the opposite of wobble. Good news for the NHS, something to do with 5 a day. To freight perishables is very silly. They go off quick, so you have to do it fast and often, which is expensive. Norfolk, Kenya, it doesn't really matter, it all costs. Moving something that is 90% water. Apparently, if we continue to do it every day, 62 million of us, we will still be skint and wobblesome and the planet will melt. So, what's the solution? What is the solution? Well, we could easily and stylishly go retro. Dig for victory with a 21st century twist. An edible garden, yielding a daily harvest. Over a 3-month rotation, 90 self-watering pots, self-lighting, self-everything pots. It would probably sound like this in an excerpt from a diary. On Thursday, I went to pot 33. That Three Sisters idea from Kew was great. Happy munching for me and the missus. And some left over for tomorrow. I gave the soil some attention and planted another Three Sisters combo from Kew's Menu B. It does feel strangely grown up to know what you're having for supper 3 months hence. The money we're saving is coming in really handy too. Oh, and by the way, lost 2 inches, feeling great, had a spectacular shit. Now the question for you, Stu at Kew, is what is on that menu? I know that it is basically a schedule of planting options built around 90 servings equals 90 plates equals 90 pots, daily harvest, spread over a year. There will be many menus, and I would like to commission you, Stu from Kew, to create the first one. I imagine that it will take a brilliant team of people 6 weeks to produce, and I imagine that such people would be expensive. You cost it, I'll get the funding, which we will then spend as follows. Your menu shows us the garden. We can now cost it, which allows us to cost the programme. What programme, I hear you say? The retro-relevant changing room style makeover programme, fortnightly, 26 episodes, 1 year, 3 gardens per programme, 78 gardens. Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen meets the Irish gardening bloke. It was the Top Gear of its day. Meets Alan Titchmarsh, meets John Christophe Novelli in a build it, grow it, cook it, eat it extravaganza. A steady progression of happy celebs and commoners enjoying the benefits of their edible gardens, with guest stars like philosophers, doctors, health gurus, anyone with influence, who is either sexy, entertaining or interesting. There will be emotion and drama, and people making idiots of themselves, which is what good TV is all about these days. After 6 episodes, we climb onto tour buses, 3 of them, and blitz the nation. Schools, hospitals, prisons, hospices, care homes, people's homes, any homes. Each episode will require a landmark quality to make it media friendly and to talk about stuff that's shocking. So, they're going to have to be big. And by landmark, I mean the greening up of an entire block of flats in London, a housing estate in Manchester, the Queen and the family that she's talking to, because she and they were there last time. A barracks, Eton versus Brixton Comprehensive, restaurants, because they can also do this if they're synergised with local producers. A business park, for the staff, a hotel for the clients, car workers in Doncaster who've got no work, funky long-lived monks from Tuscany. Well, they've got one already, that's why they're long-lived. Weird hippie communes, a Hollywood episode, a big name please, Ozzy and family, because it would be funny. North Sea fishermen, the Archbishop of Canterbury. This is the example. This is the role. And if we're very, very clever, we will do something for the bees. And we could even do the hemp issue, which would be pleasantly controversial. At 6 months, Simon Cowell handles the worldwide network franchises. He did spectacular work with the X Factor, and I suspect he will be perfect for this particular project. Because if that's the overview of Great Britain, that is also the great overview for all of the G8 nations, including the US, of course. So it's a big project. Now I want a Nobel Prize out of this. What do you want? Hope to hear from you soon. Cheerio. Have a lovely day.